is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Battier for three. Gilmore grabs the miss.
Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Tatum. It's rebounded by New York.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Shot's good by Gilmore.
Yeah, and sometimes he comes off as maybe being laid back, but Gilmore is a fierce competitor in the post, and it comes out in his rebounding more than anywhere else. And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
McGrady outside. And out of bounds. The Pistons will take it. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. I was able to talk with J.B. Bickerstaff for a minute. We talked about the matchup problems that Chet Holmgren presents. He said defensively, Chet can warp the inside of the paint. At the other end, he's going to drag his matchup out to the three-point line. That's what makes this 7-footer such a special player. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's McGrady going inside.
And McGrady has an impressive vertical there, showing once again with how well he dunks the basketball.
And it's Morant missing. The Knicks leading by 3. And Greg, for longtime Pistons fans, that Bad Boys era was so special.
I mean, Detroit's a tough, hard-working town, and those teams did have great talent led by Isaiah Thomas, but it was their physical, intimidating style of play that made them the Bad Boys.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Here's Richardson. Chalk up 2 there. Richardson's got his second bucket tonight.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And it's Morant missing. And so it's New York with it. 7-point differential. Battier for 3. Offensive rebound. Detroit, no good that time either. Richardson outside. Morant with the steal. Driving inside. And then Morant slams it in.
And leave it up to Morant to put on a show. What a spectacular dunk.
Out to Anthony. From deep. Good on the triple.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's safe to say Jason Tatum is a bona fide superstar.
He certainly is, Kevin, and really been a big-time star from the time he was 23 years old. Lots of pressure on this young player, but Jason's not only embraced it, he's thrived under it.
Here's McGrady. Off target from three-point range.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Richardson outside. Back to McGrady. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam. Oh, boy, looks like he was injured there.
And I'll tell you, this is the last thing you want to see.
I just feel so bad for him. What he's going through right now, you just have to hope and pray that it's not too serious.
Now here's Johnson. Fades away. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Anthony in the corner. Richardson outside. Pass to Gilmore. Reed with the steal. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Already set the Summer League record for blocks in his first game. Holmgren, one of the best young shot blockers in the league.
This is his first free throw of the game. And he knocks down the first one.
Richardson, 2 shots.
And Richardson drops them both.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
13-5.
And Joe Johnson is an incredibly gifted scorer. They call him ISO Joe. He can beat anyone one-on-one.
The first free throw is good.
At the line for 2, Johnson.
Johnson hits them both. 16 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Anthony. And it's Anthony with the jam.
How about that? He made no mistake on that one.
Here's Murray. And he makes that one.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Richardson, that's a two-pointer. And so it's the New York Knicks with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll get you back to the action. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
They've also done a great job finding openings and exploiting them. Take those lanes when they're given and turn them into points.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Devin Booker is a 3-level scoring threat. He said, I'm just reading coverages and taking what the defense gives me. That's a mid-range jumper, which analytically people say isn't the highest percentage shot. But for myself, it's a good one. I've shot it pretty much my whole life. Kevin?
And David, doesn't it show? Wow, he is something else. Hey, thank you. And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Murray down low. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Pounding it in the paint there. Murray doing it all.
Here's Gilmore. And he stuffs that one. Pistons trailed by 4. Richardson outside. And there's the drive. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Here's Anthony. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
You know, the ability to seize the opportunity, see the daylight, get that position, and mellow, one of the best to ever do it.
Johnson for 3. It's good from long range. Johnson's got 5.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Outside Anthony. Six on the shot clock. Fires the three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Anthony's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Kicks it out to Richardson. There's the drive. And he converts the layup. He has 6. Well, Doris, both you and I had the honor of being in that 2020 bubble in Florida. Any memories from Orlando?
I think, Kev, just how unique the setting was, and I have to give some props to the players. No fans, no normalcy, away from their families for extended periods, and yet they were able to lock in and give us some incredible moments.
Murray. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. There's Levine. That one falls, coming off Anthony's feet.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
The 17-footer. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
And here's Anthony from the arc. That one's off. He's made 5 and missed 3 now. Richardson the bounce pass. And the dunk by Towns.
Oh, Mr. Towns can hurt you from anywhere, and that includes putting it on your head.
To the inside. And Anthony gets it to go. Anthony's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
And a fun run by the Knicks in the playoffs. But Doris, horrible injury luck ended their season.
Kevin, borderline absurd bad luck for injuries. You think about it, Julius Randle goes down in the regular season. And then in the playoffs alone, Mitchell Robinson, OG Anunoby, and Bojan Bogdanovic all missed significant time. And who can forget Jalen Brunson getting hurt in that Game 7? Almost unreal bad luck.
Booker outside. Right side, Levine. Good.
I'll tell you what, how high Levine gets on the jump, this guy's such an effective scorer on the inside.
Johnson can't get it to go.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Inside. And taken away by Johnson. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And stolen by Booker. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Chambers.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
And Howard has great timing on these alley-oops. As long as the pass is spot on, he's clear for takeoff.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Battier's shot. Good.
And I love when Battier looks for his shot on offense. Great job there.
Booker outside. Outside Anthony. Carmelo Anthony getting it done for the Knicks. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And so Morant will bring it up for the Pistons. They trail by 1. Let's check in with David Aldridge for an injury update on Kawhi Leonard. David?
Thanks, Kevin. I just talked with the Knicks head athletic trainer. And guys, unfortunately, he has a collapsed lung. Obviously, that's very bad news. Now it's an unfortunate blow to them so early on in the season. We'll see how this team responds moving ahead. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Appreciate the update. Never like to see any kind of injury, Greg.
Yeah, it's one of the toughest parts of the game because you have little to no control over it.
Well, we're obviously hoping for a speedy recovery because we know this about this young guy. He simply loves playing the game.
New York shooting their first free throws of the game.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season. Say this about Richardson. He is a fearless player. There isn't an opponent who doesn't think he can dominate or a situation he can't take charge of. There is no back down in Michael Ray.
Here's Chambers. Offensive rebound. Here's Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Good to see a player going all out for the games this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
Here's Morant. Here's Chambers. And it's John Collins with the rebound. New York leading by 3. The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first. But there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you. And finished off by Collins.
Oh, my goodness. John Collins with the emphatic finish.
In the corner, Battier with it. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Now the Knicks with it. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. The second effort. Anthony right side. And it's Anthony with the jam.
And this is why you can't give Anthony a lane, because this guy will run all over you.
Fires from 14. And the shot no good, a bit short.
And another miss. Whew. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
The Knicks shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
At the line for the Knicks, McGrady, Tracy McGrady.
Free throw good, McGrady.
And watching McGrady, you see the length and athleticism. He's a matchup nightmare for most teams.
And when you look at John Collins' advanced numbers, Doris, they jump off the page.
Yeah, probably the advanced numbers you're referencing, Kevin. Offensive rating, true shooting percentage. And when you look at it through that lens, Collins is absolutely able to score from a variety of spots on the floor, and the guy's an absolute terror on the glass.
It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. He's feeling it. Rebound, Detroit. Well, Greg, they're making a valiant effort to come all the way back. Wow.
And they need to take care of the basketball. Plenty of time. No need to force anything.
Shot to stop the run. Slammed in by Richardson.
And Richardson's showing you why he's a two-time slam dunk champion on that one, finishing with authority.
Ooh, finally hitting one from range. That's his first 3 of the night.
Here's Richardson. Takes it off the glass. Richardson's got 10.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
The Knicks leading by 12. To the left side wing. Back to Richardson. Down low. Trapuka. Got a hand on it. And so the ball is out of bounds. Richardson touched it last.
Substitution on the floor.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. Puts it up off the inbound. And Anthony lays it up and in. Anthony's got the lead up to 14 now for the Knicks. And Jefferson wide open. He shoots. The three-pointer no good. And here are the Knicks. Towns with the steal. Here's Jefferson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, crafty as they come. Richard Jefferson catches the defender slightly out of position, and now he'll go to the free throw line.
And both free throws good for Jefferson. And Chet Holmgren's been a great player from day one, Doris. What do you like most about his game?
I don't know which aspect to pick. This guy is a great rim protector. He can shoot the basketball from three-point territory and with great range from three. But maybe my favorite aspect is the competitive toughness he brings on a nightly basis.
And 101 left in the third. The Knicks leading by 12. The drive by Holmgren.
Oh, the long strides of Holmgren on display. This is why you can't give him the lane.
Williams from outside. Offensive rebound. Towns the screen. Williams with the ball. He's picked up by Holmgren. Pass to Jefferson. It's Richardson on the wing. He's got 10. The kick out to Williams. That three off the mark.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, they've absolutely dominated that category in this one, and it's reflected in the score.
With the height that Chet has, there isn't much you can do against him inside.
The Knicks shooting their fourth and fifth shots at the foul line in the game.
Wow, well, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Pass to Morant. To the middle. Holmgren with the steal. Here's Levine. And it's in there. Levine's got 6. And so it's the New York Knicks in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. Back. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Here's Richardson. McGrady outside.
Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg. Believe me.
My
But confidence to attempt that alley-oop to himself.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And here's Tatum for 3. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. Off the inbound pass. And it's out of bounds to the Pistons as Detroit retains possession. Out to Battier. 5 to shoot. Morant outside. Blocked again.
Wow, Chet Holmgren sending it back. He is willing to take on any kind of challenge.
Number 1, Devin Booker.
And stolen by Booker. McGrady with the ball. Picked up by Battier. They get it again. Holmgren wide open. They get it back. And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last. So both teams making some changes here. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Here's Booker. Plays it up and banks it in. And the Knicks lead by 20.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And the